Hey guys, welcome back to Blu-ray Bob's Physical Media Reviews. Today we're back with the 20th anniversary 4K of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Quite the cult classic. This was released last year for the 20th anniversary by Kino Lorber Studio Classics. Pretty basic design on the physical media, but alas, there it is anyway. And the case. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed this didn't come out with a little bit more of a premium edition as far as regular releases in the US go. I'm not sure if there's any premiums internationally or not, but here we are with the Kino Lorber release. It does have Dolby Vision, DTS HD. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Like I said, this is the 20th anniversary of this movie. Admittedly, first time I've seen it since then. Probably theater, maybe home video, I'm not sure, I don't remember. But it was directed by Michael Gondry, and he actually received an Oscar for the writing as well. Didn't get any much recognition outside of that. I think Kate Winslet might have got nominated for the supporting actress, but they did not win for that. But he did win for the writing with his writing team, so that excellent achievement, of course. But yeah, so Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet star as two, a little bit of mild spoilers here, two lovers that fall out of love and go through this new medical procedure where you can erase people and memories from your mind forever. So, kind of get into the plot just a little bit. We meet them, they go through this. They end up, Kate Winslet's character ends up going through it, and Jim Carrey follows suit. To get back at her, he's mad that she erased him, so he's mad. So then he goes into the process, and then he realizes that he does not want to erase her, and he fights to keep that from happening throughout the movie. Twists, turns, you name it. Winslet and Carrey do an amazing job of really portraying characters going through everyday problems and trying to deal with those by coming up with not so traditional solutions. Just general life struggles. Probably one of the best performances of his career and Winslet's performances as expected. Yeah, so the story's paced really, really well. You look down at the clock and it's almost over, and you didn't even realize you were sitting there for an hour and 45 minutes. The writing and directing is far more than exceptional. Like I said, he got an Oscar for the writing. I can only compare it to the only other film as far as his directing goes that I've seen him have anything to do with, and that was Be Kind, Rewind. Which, funny on its own, great performances by Mos Def and Jack Black, but this is the opposite of that, obviously. We go along this beautiful journey with these characters. And of course, I gotta mention the supporting cast. You got Ruffalo, Elijah Wood, Kirsten Dunst. It's Tom Wilkinson, I think, is in it. If I'm not mistaken, he's the doctor over the whole process. But yeah, he's great performances all around. But yeah, we go through this beautiful journey of love, anger, betrayal, happiness. Something that we as the audience can all relate to, I feel like. At some point in your life, you've experienced one of these emotions, and you will experience them if you haven't. But yeah, Joel and Clementine go through these, and it's just you sit there and you feel for, and you're empathetic with, and you feel for the characters, what they're going through. If you've experienced loss or tragedy in your life, disappointment, anything, you will definitely relate to this movie. I relate more to this movie now than I did 21 years ago, obviously. But yeah, Elijah Wood does a great job. Not to get into spoilers territory, but he's kind of moves in on he's one of the people that erases the memory, and he takes advantage of that in a creepy way. Let's just put it that way. Like I said, I won't get into major spoiler territory, but the twist throughout, if you know, you know, All I gotta say is the underneath the table and the taking a bath in the sink scene, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But overall, very well executed movie. Very fun movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. With that being said, I give it an 8 out of 10. I look back on my IMDb history, and that's what I had rated it previously, and I stick by that. 8 out of 10 easily. And I would probably be hard-pressed to tell you why I took the 2 points away. I guess it's just trying to be modest to some point, because it really is quite possibly a masterpiece, in my opinion. It's that good. But we'll stick with some modesty here and give it an 8 out of 10. As far as the visuals and the audio, on par. It does have some DNR, being an older film like that. So they've digitally altered some of the noise in it. Some people really get upset with that stuff, and some movies it does look bad. This is not one of those. It doesn't look bad at all. With that being said, 3.5 out of 5 audio and visual. Like I said, 8 out of 10 for the movie. Like I said, always been a favorite of mine, but now watching it 21 years later as a classic, I agree, because I relate to it, and you will too if you watch it again. I guarantee it. But anyway, so yeah, that is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, supporting cast. Check it out if you got the time. But yeah, I've been mentioning before. I'm gonna put down in the description below the link to my AAA24 membership. It's give you a free 30-day membership, and you can experience some benefits, like they give you a free $5 member credit once you become a paying member each month. You can use that for anything in their shop. They give you a free movie ticket to their releases on opening weekend. Now, it typically does have to be at an AMC theater, so if you're not close to one of those, probably wouldn't help you. But if you are, free movie ticket every week, or every weekend that an A24 movie is in theaters. If you pre-order movies through them, you get it, digital access through the app immediately. Lots of great benefits. But like I said, I'll put that referral code down in there. 30 days for you for free. If you sign up, then I'll get a 30 days for free. No strings attached. So, anyways, sorry the video was a little bit late today. Had some technical difficulties, but we're up and running. And like I said, that is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. So let me know what you guys thought. And as always, rock on.